Hey guys, and welcome to part 4 of Knuckles Mania. And
oh no,
we fall off!
Hi Knuckles, you were absolutely no fucking use whatsoever.
And Puckles was down here waiting for you to come down.
Tails is more useful than you, and that's saying something.
Now, what we get here, folks, is an exclusive stage to Knuckles only. Mirage Saloon Act 1 with a different remix.
Is there any way to, cheat it so that you can access this with the other characters? No.
No. The only way you can play this stage with other characters is through Encore mode. So if you choose, even if you choose Mighty and Ray in normal story mode, you don't play this stage. This is I am a boss. This is only for Knuckles. But this is much harder. So pretty much the way this level is, think of this but the entire of most of his stages in Sonic 3. It functioned like this.
How can you be happy about that? This is harder.
Well, Knuckles was designed that way to make him feel different.
No, it's like you're saying, this is harder, and you're happy with that.
Aye, when you know what you're doing. Which, by the way, during recording, I found an alternate route by complete accident that I never knew about. But this stage is full of these sections where you have to climb up the walls.
In other words, it's slow and boring.
No, if you were Sonic or Tails here, you'd be fucked.
You just have to wait until your battle royale car explodes.
Or if
you turned off the time limit, you'd be fucked.
Or if you're playing the classics, the timer will still go. Yes, in the classic games, there's no way to turn the timer off.
Glad they introduced that option. What the fuck?
This is the alternate path I'd never knew about.
Seriously, what the fuck was that? You just glided right into the spike.
I was trying to glide over it, but then I found this alternate path that I never knew about.
That's too blatant even for you. We're on autopilot there. There are spikes. Oh, what are you doing now? Now you're just getting hit by everything.
The recording course spreads far.
No, don't you wish you had...
Now I know how Colin felt when he was doing Sonic Generations. Yes, our very first game. Yeah. Where he struggled in Rooftop Run Classic and Planet Wisp.
The bomb is still my favourite part of that playthrough.
I don't know if it's me, but I in this music I can hear words like break it down.
Yeah, I think that's one.
Anyone else getting Bubsy flashbacks?
Oh god. Are they making a new Bubsy game?
Ah, they've already
they are.
Well, there's the new one that came out, but I'm not sure if
there is another one starting to develop.
Oh god. Oh, by the way, I think Colin mentioned behind the scenes. Colin mentioned he wants to do that one too.
The new Bubsy, the one that came out not too long ago. It's not terrible, but it's just kind of there.
If they gave him,
doesn't justify his own existence.
But still, I think the problem is that they still made Bubsy a one hit point wonder by basic standards. That's what damns it. If they give him something like a health or something like that.
And he took fall damage in the original games as well. Fall damage in a platformer.
Yep.
It was like the character itself was more focused on the gameplay itself.
Wow, are you still playing this thing?
All down here, and you're safe.
We do a barrel roll.
Up here is the exclusive boss fight for Knuckles. Do you remember in the beginning of your playthrough when the heavy magician dropped the snake at the first place? This is the snake.
Oh, there's Bark and Fang.
Are you jealous that I had to take out that guy really easily compared to yours?
Yeah.
Check out the picture in the back there. The Heavy Cane's eyes move and follow you.
I couldn't see it, but who's the third one in the
Bean the Dynamite, Fang the Sniper, and Bark the Polar Bear.
Because the mic we're using is literally in the middle of the screen where I couldn't see it.
Fang the Sniper debuted in I think it was a Game Gear Sonic Triple Trouble. And then Bean the Dynamite and Bark the Polar Bear were in Sonic the Fighters, where it had 8 emeralds. Huh? One of them was pink. The manliest colour ever.
So that's like it justify 8 stages, perhaps?
I don't think so. I think you get the emeralds for something else. Like, I can't remember exactly what it is. What I do know is that in one Saturn game, I think it was Sonic R, which Lee supposedly loves, where to get the emeralds you have to collect rhymes and then it opens a gate in a particular segment and then you collect the emeralds but you need to be in first place.
Aye.
I hate shit like that. Didn't need to do that with Crash 3. You just needed to break.
Which, by the way,
boxes.
I've seen some footage of Crash Team Racing, the remaster. Oh my god, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Why
Definitely
is
getting
that?
that one.
Why is that so far away? Fake Crash better be in the game. 'Cause he's my favorite to play as in the original. Because like the sound effects he would make.
But that depends if Jess Harnell comes back to voice him or
Yeah,
something.
yes, I'm pretty sure it's him again. I actually met Jess Harnell last year at the MCM. Actually, really nice guy.
Knuckles' face when he's spinning on those chairs, like, oh!
Yeah, I got my copy of it in Sin Trilogy, but it's signed by Jess Harnell at the MCM last year.
Huh. Good for you.
Really nice guy. He's actually really like happy to be part of the franchise as well. Like, he considers it a great honor that he's able to step into such an iconic role.
So, we're in this middle of a desert where it has a bar and piano keys. Okay.
Oh, a bar. Yeah.
Because the world of Sonic.
Oh, so a bar. How much time do I have to get drunk?
This boss fight is really good. Well, it's one of those where you understand all the Easter eggs and all that if you've been following the series since 1991. Basically, the magician here, Heavy Magician, switches between the forgotten characters of Fang, Bean, and Bark, and it's just tricks. All you need to do is just damage it and then hit him twice. Well, it's 2 hits per transformation. And you duck into the music.
Buckles is just taking damage again.
And just like these characters are more developed in the comics.
Aye. Yeah, that's where I recognise Fang from.
Or he also has another name, Knack the Weasel.
That may be the name I know him by.
Oh, Knack. Oh, so it should be on PS4 then.
No, I am Weasel! Do you know what I would love to do, Stevie, for you if this was Sonic Mania Steven edition? I would have this cutscene right here, right? You fly in the background, and then it's not Lava Reef. It would be Scrap Brain Zone.
No. Fuck you.
Correction. Oil
Man,
Ocean.
that would be even worse than all the abuse I've given Tails, having to play through Scrap Brain Zone again.
Well, Metallic Madness had some elements of Scrap Brain in there.
No, so I told the story in the first playthrough of this, but those green lights, I got crushed by one of them as it came down when I was super.
You can be crushed by them if you're unlucky, even with your super form. You'll be crushed.
How the fuck does that work?
Which-
It's super. I'm supposed to be invincible.
But what I love is that if you recall some Comic Johnny's oldest reviews, like Sonic 2, he asked the question, what would happen if you let a matchstick in this area? They've answered that with the flame shield. You could set the oil ablaze. And that's also why, Sean, he's credited in the manual.
Which manual? Do you ask one? Because I don't see his name.
I think it's a digital manual. I think it is, but I do know he was credited.
I wonder what will happen if... Oh shit, everything's on fire.
Oh, you were really close to getting crushed there. If you were
Too
any
bad-
further to the right, you would have died.
Too bad about Puckles there.
Because you were like on the very tip of the edge before the lead came back down on the first one part.
Oh, what you said there, Sean, is like, oh, you said the blaze about everything was a blaze. Wait till we get to the boss and wait to see what happens when we destroy it. Yeah, that's the jump trick. I think if you just hold down the jump button...
I'm not sure he should have got that much height off that bounce.
Aye, but that's the trick. I think it was in the classics. Or any platform for that matter, if you hold down the jump button, you bounce higher.
Crash Bandicoot is even more so.
Oh! That's what he's doing. It's like,
oh god, the oil's everywhere.
no, that's Knuckles' auditioning for the latest choir.
And then he starts what was it? Yeah, what was it? Mr. X's theme in the original choir or something? It was either a choir or a blaring organ, and that's what Knuckles starts blaring out of his mouth while sliding down. No, in fact, he starts singing X gon' give it to you.
Or it's just like one of those, was it Visuals?
There was a clip I saw where someone was going up the ladder in the library and Mr. X was at
This
the top.
guy is piss easy. Really piss easy, even without super, but the problem is that, right, because we defeated him...
Oh god!
Shit!
The whole
Everything's
city's
on
on fire!
You were saying there, Sean?
I was like, no, everything's on fire.
It's not fire. It's more like toxic gas.
Aye.
Which
Bright flames rising.
So just as bad then.
Aye, but what this will be a gimmick in Act 2. Basically, what this gas does, Sean, is that it drains your brains.
Oh, good.
But when you're super, it doesn't times that by 2, thankfully.
All right.
Yes, you have to mash a jump button to get up this oil.
Waste of fucking time! Seriously, those things are annoying when sometimes you can just miss the jump entirely and have to go up them all over again.
All right.
I really love this remix of Oil Ocean Act 2.
Yep.
Again, massive contributions to T-Lopes from this soundtrack as a whole.
Yeah.
It's one of those where, you know, when you have a video game soundtrack, you only like maybe half of it, or maybe even less of it. This one, I love every single part of it.
That's one thing I'm actually really looking forward to with Devil May Cry 5 as well. They're really nailing the music in that. That also has the best vocal theme in the series, Devil Trigger. Devil Trigger is perfect.
Yep.
Also, another thing to keep in mind, folks, when it comes, I think it's just the flame shield and the bubble shield. They both deflect projectiles.
Alright.
But
Hey, invincibility.
and you still have the fire shield effect.
Flaming Orbonauts, because apparently they weren't dangerous enough.
But here's a little thing: go down here. There's a shortcut.
I knew about this, but I didn't.
You didn't take it.
Or I couldn't remember exactly which one I had to go down to reach it.
Don't deny you never knew about this.
No, I knew about it. I knew about it, but I didn't know exactly which one I had to go down.
And yeah, the gas also as well, Sean, it obscures your vision until you pull these switches to turn it off. It's a callback to this mechanic in Sonic 3, Sandopolis, where Act 2, where you're inside this pyramid, these ghosts start appearing, but the stronger they got, they're tougher to get, and you have to turn the lights on to get rid of them.
I remember that.
There you can see the brains.
Ghosts.
Yeah, ghosts in the Sonic game, yes. Which they're bringing back that stage for Team Sonic Racing. Now, unlike Steven's playthrough, the submarines here, you don't have to go into them. I bet you wished you knew about that, didn't you?
Yes! That's a massive waste of time.
You only do that because of bargaining rights. Or bragging rights, sorry. Bragging rights.
No,
Bargaining rights. Aye!
Who's he bargaining with?
hey, I'd like to buy the A rank for Resident Evil Code Veronica.
50% off of S ranks on the submarine.
I was assuming that bit from Doctor Strange. I've come to bargain.
Oh, I've not seen Doctor Strange.
Neither have I. Right, here we are. This boss. Pretty easy.
Do you get Puckles killed?
I believe so. He just died there. Here he is back again.
Like, no. That, and then he dies? Yay! Because that can happen to Tails as well. But
Yeah.
sadly, that little fuckhead didn't drown in the oil like that.
Some pal you are.
Fuck him.
Treating your friends like that.
He's worthless. He's the reason things were so much
Careful
harder.
though, when this happens, you could still get crushed.
You still die after beating the
Puckles
boss
did.
there.
Yes, you can if you're unlucky.
I fucking hate that. There should be fail-safes in play after you beat the boss. That's one thing I actually love about Neo. You know the samurai game? Neo from Team Ninja.
Yeah.
Once you've accomplished the main objective in that stage, there's a fail-safe that kicks in where you don't take any damage from anything. I don't know if you can still die from falling in pits, but you don't get damaged by anything else. All the enemies actually just get on their knees and bow at you. It's like they don't attack you anymore, and you can't take any damage from anything.
And yes, Sean, a submarine that flies.
What? I have to be fucking drunk to make sense of that.
Anyway, Lava Reef. Make sure you have the fire shield.
Get off the spikes!
Invincibility frames, I'm going to abuse them.
Yeah, until they run out. In which case.
Oh,
you're shit
speaking
out
of
that
invincibility frames, good luck with Sonic Heroes. You have no invincibility frames. Even with, as soon as you recover from a hit, you have no invincibility frames. So you can have this thing where an enemy attacks you, charges at
And
you.
then you
lose your
die.
rings, you get back up, death.
Yep.
Mario
Yes,
3
so
was
yeah.
Mario 3 was pretty bad with that as well, because you only walked 2 or 3 steps and then your invisibility frames went more off. Not enough speed, loser. Try again, fucking nugget.
You and I are going to have a discussion later on.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Why? Because you'll run away.
No. Yeah, actually, yeah. I had places to be.
No, he pulls off that Batman shit where turns around and then he's gone.
What turns around while thinking he's still talking to him? Not there anymore.
Yeah.
And no invincibility for you. You suck. So I was about to say, if you got hit by that, that would have been too blatant even for you.
Oh, wait till I
found a complete accident in my road.
You're just trying to make everything an excuse because I had to make you suffer with classic Sonic and Forces.
What the fuck was that? That was your fault.
That was my fault.
Yeah.
So many mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the worst. Wait till Act 2.
No, not even.
I'm telling you, you'll hate me and so you'll hate me.
No. I've seen the later footage and we'll just see when we get there. The stupidity needs to be seen to be believed, Sean.
Steven, don't go on thinking you're some sort of sentient god that doesn't die at anything. If I recall, you tried your best to not die in Forces, and then literally just said that you fell.
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious, though.
Twice, may I call you? I'll never forget that. Why did that jump cut?
Careful, don't attack his too much. You could make you play Silver in 06.
No, it ain't fucking happening. It ain't happening, Ward.
Any thoughts on the music, lads?
What the hell are you doing? Seriously.
I thought there was a spring hand in that rock that launches you higher.
I know that one though, I think.
I thought it was that one. Well, not on the top of the rock, I meant on the side of the rock that pushes you forward.
Andrew has succeeded in wasting everybody's time there.
If I'm going to waste time, you're wasting it with me. But as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Any thoughts on the music?
It's really awesome.
You can tell a lot of passion was put into it.
What do you mean rudely interrupted? We waited for you to finish, you prick.
Just because Sean was not here for our first go at Mania, so.
Yeah. That was it. Since even if you had to do it again, 06 is Silver or Forces is Classic Sonic.
None. I'm out the house before you can actually ask the question again.
No, he pulls a Russian roulette.
Fucking right. Buckle's getting that. Oh, for God's sake. Man, this makes all the abuse I gave Tails look like a picnic party.
But
and I couldn't be more proud of you, Knuckles. One day you'll be just as insane as I am.
Even though Knuckles tries his best to make sure that does not happen.
But if you want to see an insane Sonic, you've heard the game Sonic.exe.
Oh, is that the one with the bloody red eyes?
Yep.
I have no idea what that is about.
I think that's not that.
I think
SGB played it. I'll need to take a look at it.
I think they've either the guy who made it originally or someone else has actually made it like an actual story mode. Because I think it was just like a kind of creepypasta game.
Why you just stand under it and nothing happens?
Added a story mode to it, and it's like some demon is possessing Sonic because reasons.
So it's more psychological horror.
Aye. Well.
It's Sonic!
Kind of at the end of it, but I think it's like Sonic's possessed and he's hunting down the rest of them.
It's fucking Sonic! Like, they don't need to do that.
Yeah. It's the internet. Do you think anything is safe from being bastardized beyond recognition?
I mean, all you have to look at is Bowsette. That's it.
Rule 34. I think that's the rule. Yeah. Like, there's a female version of everything.
Yeah.
Whereas Rule 36 is the one we don't talk about. If it's the one I think it is.
You said Rule 36. Just get 36 lives.
I just noticed that.
Doesn't go. You just.
We're gonna get some kinky shit tonight here at Lava Reef Act 2.
Oh God!
But not before this. Let's just say Murphy had enough of this bullshit.
Why?
Oops.
You're so stupid!
What the fuck was that? It was so bad it made you ill.
Yeah. My sore throat's coming back. But I make up for it, I swear.
Christ, Knuckles, that was terrible.
What do you suppose those robots here are just smoking, having a good time?
Don't know. Like, that was so bad it made Tails look good.
There's like smoking and stuff like that, where they all get up to when Sonic's not in their zone. Then they all just shit themselves whenever he shows up. Like, oh fuck.
Love the guitar in this remix,
Yeah.
compared to how it used to sound in Sonic 3. This was also the theme for Hidden Palace.
Those again, I don't know if I said this in the first run through, but those crystals in the background, I'm reminded of a later world in Rayman 1 where there are these crystals in the background everywhere.
Also, in this act particular, folks, where the ending is going to be different for Knuckles, because, again, Knuckles slightly different, we're going to get a different end and a different boss than what Steven had to go through, because if I recall, in Steven's Lava Reef, he had to fight off the Egg Rider in his Motorbug motorcycle.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually a she. I don't know why they bother giving robots genders.
What?
Yeah, the magician and the riders are female according to the wiki.
Okay.
Well, there are. Well, there is a female version of Crichton in Red War Series 4. You wouldn't know that, though, because you still haven't watched any of the older seasons, Andrew.
Here he goes again, folks.
He still has not opened the box set that Laura bought for him.
I will at some point, but just too much.
When?
You'd be surprised how life, society can kick in.
Yeah.
Not to mention when you have a job.
Yeah. Not that, but when you do have... What the fuck was that?
What
was that?
Misjumped. Alright? I don't claim to be an expert in jumping physics, okay?
Oh, a robotic version of Nessie. Looks cute. Let me jump into it face first. Can those cross you if you're underneath them?
I'm
when
not
they
sure.
go
I don't think so because they're covered in spikes. You just take damage from them.
But you're not willing to test it.
Yes. I can't say because I never tested it myself.
Somebody else can find out.
If some other fool can take that fall.
No, you jump. Oh. I was about to say if you jumped there, it would have been right in those spikes.
These things are a little bit finicky. You have to wait till you're like at the bottom,
in the middle,
or on the bottom of that, so you can launch
Don't
yourself.
get crushed again.
No, but you have to. This is tense, no matter who you pick.
Yeah, you have to put yourself into the danger zone here.
That's tense. If you don't, you could save. I'm waiting for that to realize shit fire.
You know what's gonna happen if you let go of that too early.
Yes, so that's why I was hesitant to fire there. Climbing up, climbing up, climbing up.
At 1 mile an hour.
And how fast can Sonic climb up the walls?
He doesn't climb up walls.
I don't need to climb up the walls because I can just speed through everything else and get there in less time.
Then Barry Allen comes out of nowhere and then fucking runs up with no will to no effort.
Good job! You could have went super, but no! Oh, what the fuck? Ah. Now you're just doing it on purpose.
Not one of my better days.
Exactly what you were referencing there. If you guys want to know what Andrew's referencing, go watch the Resident Evil Code Veronica playthrough on SGB.
We stopped turning our viewers and
I'm
subscribers away from
recommending
us.
playthroughs after you're done here, of course.
Yeah, we reference other Let's Plays because we know because we
No, because
think,
it's because of them we started this.
Alright, but there are inspirations, but
We can't live without you. And then like get a fan mail or something from Ted is like, who the fuck is this? But no, I know better than to like what we call it, like there's Like, I put the odd tweet towards them every now and then saying their stuff is awesome, but I don't harass them or anything. Like, just don't do that.
Aye, because they've got their own things to deal with now.
Yeah.
This is where the exclusivity for Knuckles comes through, because Knuckles, we got to mention Sacha, Knuckles can burst through walls, Sonic can't do that, but this right here is exclusive to Knuckles. This was a pain in the arse in the original Sonic Mania because they didn't have the transform button.
Yeah, if you...
Down here's a bottomless pit.
If you had 50 rings in the original version of the game, you would go super and fall to your fucking
Yes,
death.
because the glide function is you press the jump button twice.
Aye.
In the original, without the transform button, they made Supersonic transformation. Press the jump button twice, but once you do that, you have to wait till you hit ground. You're above a bottomless pit.
I don't think you can still die from pits. That's
Yes.
Yeah. That's little drowning things like Supersonic can
How
survive.
the fuck does drowning work?
Supersonic can survive in space, drowns underwater.
Here we
No,
are.
basic Sonic can survive in space. Look at
And
Force.
what's this, guys? We're actually going to do our job and protect the Master Emerald.
No, it's just like,
Only
no.
to lose it a minute after.
This is brilliant. Remembering what happened in Sonic 3, he's like, I'm not doing
It's
that
just like,
again.
no, not again. No.
And there's the Super Emeralds there. They are there, but they're not playable, I'm afraid. So no Hyper Knuckles.
It's like having chaos in the game, but not having a boss fight. Oh wait!
But this guy is the Heavy King for lead is really easy as long as you just stay above the ground.
Which one are all those grey things the Super Emeralds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Super Emeralds.
They're the things that cause the hyper mode.
Yep.
Yeah, what you would do is when you reach well, we're running out of time, so I'll wait till the next part.
No, Speed explain it.
No, we're not doing chipmunk high pitched voices and that shit. Right, as the two Muckles and Puckles here start jerking off, we'll see you guys in the
What?
next part.
What?
You criticise me for having the mind in the
Jesus.
gutter.
What?